Good morning. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to celebrate these young people that have been working with us so hard over the last semester. I'm really glad that you came here to acknowledge them. As you can see by the program, we've got a full plate today. Kessie, unfortunately, is under the weather, so she's not going to be opening the ceremony. So I just want to give everyone a little bit of insight as to how this all came to fruition. The MARTA Police Department had a very well-established internship program, but there was nothing that was fortified under the umbrella of HQ. So Kessie wanted to do a beta test to see how it would work to bring interns into the headquarters, and as you can see, it's working. So thank you, Kessie, for having the insight to build this program. So what you're going to be able to hear today, you're going to hear from the interns themselves, and you're also going to hear from the supervisors to understand the work that they've actually put in and also what they've learned. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to start with the MARTA Police Department first, and we're going to hear from Deputy Chief Willie Davenport.
Good morning, everyone. Like I said, my name is Deputy Chief Willie Davenport. I'm of a police operation. First, I want to take the time to congratulate the intern fall class of 2025. Congratulations. My understanding for MPD, you had an opportunity, it was a 12-week program. You had an opportunity to visit the field operation, North Precinct, Central, East, and South Precinct, as well as Special Operation, K9, drones, SWORD, EOD, CIU. I hope that y'all learned a lot, as well as admin side, background investigation, training, supply, and police communication, in which this program has been very successful for MARTA Police Department. My understanding, out of the 10 who are graduating from the intern program, that 6 have applied to join MARTA Police Department. Let's give them a hand. So once again, congratulations, welcome to the family. And I hope that the other 4 apply with MARTA Police Department. We're a great department, a lot to offer. So right now I'm gonna call Corporal Harper up so we can do the certificates.
Morning. How are you guys this morning? So I would like to take a moment to highlight the impact my interns has had during their time with us. From day one, they've stepped in with a strong work ethic, a willingness to learn, and a level of professionalism that made my job easier. They didn't just complete tasks, they took initiative, asked questions, and consistently pushed themselves to grow. What I appreciated most about their working with us was their reliability. Whether it was handling day-to-day responsibilities, supporting the team during busy moments, or tackling new assignments outside of their comfort zone, they showed up each and every day with a willingness and ready to work. Their contribution didn't just help the workload, it added real value to our department. Watching their development has been very rewarding for MARTA Police. I'm confident that the skills that you guys learn will carry you far. So this is Corey Akins and Donatia Folsom. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Deputy Chief Davenport and Corporal Harper. I appreciate you. So next we have Miss Rhonda Allen. Woo! And she is our Deputy General Manager here at MARTA, and also she was an intern. So she's the perfect person to transition to speak with our intern team. Rhonda.
Thank you, Karis. And good morning to everyone. And again, congratulations to the interns and to the family members that are here. Welcome to MARTA. As Karis mentioned, 26 years ago, I was a college intern at MARTA and have never left the building. So the 6 of you, or maybe it's the 4 of you, the 6 of you that have decided that you want to remain here with MPD, you could be standing here in 26 years, believe it or not, and it goes by like that. But I did want to share with you just some thoughts that I've had, leadership thoughts that I've had, and I always kind of share my journey. I will do my best to do this in 5 minutes or so that we keep the program rolling. And I really share that what I've learned over the past 26 years is that it's, if you want to progress, that you need to be able to help others. And I've crafted a kind of an acronym to help me to share my leadership journey, and that is serve. On the screen here are the divisions or departments that I'm responsible for at MARTA. Capital programs, operations, administration, customer experience, technology, information security or cyber security, research and analysis, and police services. So some of you that are here, I know have worked in those different departments as interns, and so I thank you personally for the work that you've done and hopefully the learnings that you've gained and the experience that you've gained here. And again, welcome back, and for some of you who are coming back for another spring or summer semester, we welcome you. So I was an intern from Georgia Tech, Georgia Institute of Technology, as a structural engineering student. I came to MARTA to work in the engineering department to physically build bridges and to work in the engineering area. I've learned more than just the physical work since I've been here, but I'm just sharing with you on the screen some of the positions that I've held in my 26-year tenure here at MARTA. There are some that are in bold and some that seem to be kind of in a grayed out area. The ones that are grayed out are those that were not typically or not what I was hired for, but some positions that I was kind of volunteered for or asked if I could participate in. So one of the things that I want to share with you is that you don't always have to kind of stay in your bubble. Talk to folks and kind of get an understanding of what's out there. If there's something that you have an interest in, please talk with folks in MARTA. Transit is a place in general in industry where we're not super competitive, right? We're here to help each other. So just always keep that open mind. And so from an engineering intern, again, I worked as an engineer. I moved into the construction area, and again, MARTA has a tuition reimbursement program that I took advantage of while I was here, and so I graduated with my bachelor's degree. MARTA was flexible enough to allow me to work different hours so that I could obtain a master's degree. And so thankful to MARTA for that as well. Came back, worked in construction, project management, and then took an opportunity with the executive suite to work as a program manager. That's been almost 10 years ago. I need to update this a little bit. So, and then 5 years ago, I was appointed as the first Chief Customer Experience Officer at MARTA, and just September, I believe it was promoted to Deputy General Manager. So from intern, I think I'm the first to move from intern to executive role as Deputy General Manager here at MARTA. So thank you. And I'll let you can flip through all of these. There's, So again, the way that I kind of look at this and what's helped me to progress, the acronym SERVE, that is set goals for yourself, right? Again, look at what's available to you. MARTA's not just one place. When I was learning about MARTA, all I knew was buses and trains, right? I had no understanding that there was an accounting department, a legal department, MPD, cybersecurity. At the time, there wasn't cybersecurity, but we were doing some measure of IT there, and then it progressed into a cybersecurity department. All right, educate yourself. Once you set that goal, educate yourselves on what it takes to reach those goals, right? Again, I said, hey, I was here, wanted to be an engineer, and over time I realized that I wanted to do a little bit more in the field, and so I wanted to work in construction. Educated myself on what it took to become a resident engineer, a project manager, and then sometimes you may think, well, I don't know if I can do it. Don't think that. Well, it's okay to not be, to be humble and to be modest and to, to really think, to question. However, you will have to rein in any fears of inadequacy that you have, right? You're here, someone has taken time to work with you already. Know that will continue to happen, right? You have that ability to overcome any fears that you may have. So sometimes you got to step out, volunteer for new assignments. I think that's where I am now. Volunteer for special assignments. Those responsibilities that I showed you that were grayed out, some of those were because I raised my hand and said to someone, hey, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to do something extra. How can I help you? So volunteer for special assignments to help others. And then when you're there, when you've made that commitment to help others, exhibit a passion for that, right? And it's not always just about what you can get out of it, but you see someone has a need, really show that you can help them. Ask, how can I help you? And it may not be something that you're striving for, but you see that there's somewhere where you may be able to help others. And so for me, I say to folks that I came, I studied engineering because I wanted to physically build bridges as a civil and structural engineer. But over the course of my career, I've learned that I can build bridges and relationships and things that can't be destroyed by human hands or natural catastrophes. And so I encourage you, again, to serve others, and I wish you the best in your career, and especially for those of you who will be here at MARTA. If you're not and you decide to go somewhere else, please remember transit, and I encourage you to continue to stay part of the family in some way. Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda. So now we're going to get into the section of the presentation where we're going to have the individual managers from HQ and the interns come up and share their experience here. We're going to start with the marketing department. Brittany and Dwight, please.
You're good. Hi, everybody. I am Brittany Harper. I'm the Marketing and Special Events Manager here at MARTA. And this is Dwight.
Good morning. I'm Dwight Smith. I'm Manager of Creative Services here at MARTA.
So for those of you who don't know, marketing and creative services, we're responsible for getting out really critical communications to our writers and to the public in general. So we are responsible for telling the story of MARTA, not just through words, but through visual images and that sort of thing. And so our interns, they play a crucial role in that, in helping us just expand the capacity of what we're able to do in our department. And they also bring in some fresh perspective and different things like that. So I'll talk a little bit about our digital marketing intern here, Alejandro Gonzalez Ruiz. I'm sorry, did I get that in the wrong order? Sorry. Alejandro Ruiz Gonzalez, and over the past few months, he's played a really important role in shaping some of those essential communications to our writers. He's been responsible for writing and building our e-newsletters that go out to 100,000 subscribers at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. And again, bringing that fresh perspective and updating the look of those messages so it kind of keeps it fresh and keeps people engaged when they open those messages. Plus, he's been responsible for a large part of our holiday holiday activation communications, not just emails, but drafting web content, working with our RT department to get that live on our website, and designing social media graphics under the guidance of our creative services team. And his idea for design and his quick grasp of programs like Canva and MailChimp have allowed him to produce some really creative and engaging content that really captured the spirit of the season. So telling that story of MARTA and then just celebrating the season with our customers and meeting them where they are in this time of year. And so Alejandro's initiative and collaborative spirit have really made an impact on our team, and we are proud to be part of his journey. And so I just want to say congratulations on a job well done, Alejandro, and we wish you the very best in your future educational and professional endeavors.
Good morning. For the creative services team, this was Erin is our inaugural intern, and we considered giving her a big trophy, but decided against that at the last minute. So I don't know if you're aware, MARTA has a lot of projects going on right now, so we jumped at the chance to have one more team member. Erin was available to us for about 8 hours a week, so my challenge was, what can I give her that she'll actually have time to work on? So one project that she worked on, we have a 40th anniversary coloring book, and it's actually MARTA's 46th year, so that was a much needed update on that project. And the whole graphic design team is so busy we haven't had a chance to work on it, so we're really excited to get her to get started on that and be able to put some time against it. Another project she worked on was a Mexicodro breeze card, and that was a very quick turnaround. That was an afternoon that she just had to crank it out. And one great thing about Erin is she doesn't really ask why, or why I'm asking her to do this. She just says, okay, and she gets it done. So we really appreciate that about her. So we're happy to be part of your journey, and we hope that you learned a lot here, and we look forward to seeing what you do with it. So thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. Do you want to?
Do one more. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Alejandro V. Gonzalez. I was the social media intern, but more specifically as well, the marketing intern. With my time at MARTA, I learned how to communicate what somewhat is like not too often very fun information in a fun, informative way that many would read. I learned how to write in the brand voice that is MARTA, that smart, heartwarming, very community-driven voice. And not only would I write what you read, I would also design what you saw. As you heard Brittany say, I would work on the social media graphics and some of the newsletter graphics as well. Thanks to my colleagues, they taught me a lot about hierarchy, layouts, where your eye wanders and what it sees first, and how to deliver that information effectively. It was my first time in an office setting as well, so I learned how to ask other people and email them, and when it was appropriate to email them and how appropriate. But I think I also learned that sometimes just getting out of your chair, going to a cubicle, knocking, like giving them a warm smile, excuse me, and can you do this, is also quite nice to do. I think the most important thing I learned at MARTA was that I want to continue in a role that mixes creativity and mixes actual data analysis, and I want to continue doing marketing, which I think is what I was most looking for in an internship. Do I want to continue doing what I'm learning in school right now? And I think I did, and I appreciate MARTA so much for that. I appreciate Brittany, Stephanie, Uvella, everyone on the marketing team was so nice to me, and they were so warm and welcome, and I really appreciate that, so thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Marina Khan. I was a graphic design intern for MARTA, and so far what I've learned with this internship was many things. The most important thing, though, was brand guidelines and keeping a visual consistency, which is something that was very important in what I'm studying in my major, interactive design. But I never realized how doing this internship fully aligned with what I want to do in the future. I want to do something more with like UI and UX. So at first, when I did this internship, I was a little iffy about it, but after doing it, I realized how much those go hand in hand. And I definitely want to pursue further with what I'm doing now. And hopefully with doing that, I learned so much with keeping like the colors and the visual hierarchy. And I also didn't realize how much I didn't realize how much I didn't know about using software like InDesign and Photoshop. There are a lot of tips and tricks that I've learned throughout this, and it will definitely help me in the future when I want to design something new. I also realized that graphic design isn't just designing for the MARTA itself. It was to bring the community of Atlanta together to inform others. And that was what I realized that was the most important factor, was that graphic design really helps with engagement in the community.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Witrokowski. I'm the Director of Customer Insights in the Customer Experience Department, and I had the pleasure of working with Laura Flores Sanchez as my intern. She is a senior from Kennesaw State University, majoring in economics. One of the things that I'm actually very proud of is that Laura came in and I asked her, of course, do you use MARTA, do you use public transit? And she said, well, I've been to some concerts. And now, when she comes to the office, she takes the train and the bus. So we've not only gained a great intern, but also a new rider. I'm very happy about that. Prior to joining MARTA, I myself was faculty at Georgia State University, and so interns and students are very near and dear to my heart. So I've been cheerleading Karis for this program as much as I could. When I had the opportunity to take an intern, I did, although with some hesitation, because as we all know, there's lots of work to be done, and sometimes you just don't know what you're going to get. I've been incredibly pleased with the work Laura has been able to do. She works independently. She's proactive. Whenever I ask her to do anything, she'll stand there and just kind of look at me, and I see there's processing going on, and she'll go off, and she'll come back with a finished task. And I'm just like, this is incredible. So my office is the Office of Customer Insights. We try to work with other departments to understand what the customers are telling us and turning that information into some actionable items. So one of the core functions that we have is a program called Beehive, which helps us take open-ended comments that customers send in, mostly through the Voice of the Customer program that RNA operates. And so Laura actually took that. It's an AI-based platform, but it still needs some training. So Laura came in and was able to work with that software and help train it to make sure that what the information that it's given back to us is actually accurate and actionable. In conjunction with that, we are actually leading the field, I would say, in public transit in this kind of an approach. So we get outreach from other agencies to understand what we're doing here. And so Laura actually led several of these calls with other agencies, telling them what we're doing and how we're doing it. So she was able to get some great exposure doing that. She also has worked with the Customer Experience Department on several projects. For example, the website. She was doing some administrative things. and she's interfaced with other groups as well, most closely with the field data collection team, where she actually went out and collected surveys and processed that information. Laura has a passion for learning, so she has literally taken every opportunity I've put in front of her to learn and continue learning. So, Laura, I really appreciate your help, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
Okay. Sorry, I'm short. Hello, everyone. My name is Laura Flores. I am a fourth year at Kennesaw State University, and this semester I had the honor to join Chris's team of one in the Customer Experience Department. Yes. This experience has taught me way more than I expected. I got to see how interconnected all MARTA projects are with the common goal on improving customer experience. During this internship, I mainly focused on using Beehive AI and keeping processes organized. I learned how to write clear SOPs and explain things in a way that everyone could understand, even if they are not super familiar with the software. I'm very thankful for Chris for always encouraging me to learn from other departments. I got to learn about the customer service and field and data collection departments as well. I also got a lot better at communicating with different teams, whether it was putting together a demo or lending a hand whether I could. I became more confident speaking up and taking initiative. Balancing everything with school and extracurriculars also pushed me to manage my time better. Overall, this internship helped me grow both technically and professionally. I'm finishing this semester more confident, more organized, and with a better idea of how I want to move forward in my career. I want to thank everyone in MARTA for such an amazing experience and hope this spring I can be of help for everyone. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tony Thornton, and I'm the manager of Government and Community Affairs. And I just want to first say congratulations to all the Fall 2025 interns. Congratulations. Unfortunately, our intern was not able to make it today, but I want to take a few moments to recognize Quinn Stone Rock Humphrey, who has been an incredible addition to External Affairs. Now, in External Affairs, we work with several departments throughout the authority. In External Affairs, all of the projects that is happening at MARTA, and we have some major projects happening, we make sure we get that information out to our customers, the public, our elected officials. We ask them to help us amplify that information and push that information out. So all of these major initiatives that's coming up, Quinn worked with us to help us do that. Quinn is a data science master's graduate. But more than that, she is one of the most passionate transit advocates I've ever met. She brings tremendous energy and a desire to learn. From the moment she joined us, Quinn, she jumped right in and helping us in updating our data, because data is key. Having a contact list to help us push that information out is so key. And she designed a stakeholder survey to help us build an accurate and up-to-date contact list, and that's absolutely essential to our work. She has also supported us in helping us prepare for several major events, always stepping in and wanting to know how she can help out where needed. Quinn has absolutely been a pleasure to work with. Even as she prepares for her doctorate, she's also eager to get her CDL because she wants to deepen her understanding of MARTA from the ground up. And that level of dedication is rare. And so it speaks volumes about her commitment to this industry and public service. So Quinn, we are proud of you, so grateful for your contributions, and excited to support you as you pursue your dreams, your future education, and professional endeavors. Congratulations, Quinn.
that off, wouldn't I? Good morning. My name is Crystal Strong, and I am in the Accounts Receivable Department. And, hello. From the moment she walked through our doors, she didn't wait to find her place. She created it. Instead of sitting back and trying to blend into the background, she showed up with confidence, curiosity, and a willingness to learn. And that made all the difference. Her skills spoke for themselves, but what truly stood out was her drive. She jumped into every task with purpose, contributed thoughtful insights, and handled challenges with a level of professionalism far beyond her years. She didn't just support our department, she strengthened it. And it's been a joy having you with us. I would like to present to you all my intern, Mercy.
Good morning, everyone. As she said, my name is Mercy, and I have had a wonderful opportunity to work with the Accounts Receivable Department here in Malta. During my time, I have learned so much, not just applying cash receipts, creating invoices, and then reconciling customers' accounts when needed, but also I had the opportunity to review financial statements in preparation for audit. On a personal level, I have grown a lot. Thanks to my supervisor, Crystal, I have gained the confidence to speak up and ask questions, and also send emails when I need additional information. So I want to say a very big thank you to Martha for the opportunity, and a special thanks to Crystal, Travels, and everyone in the accounting department for making my experience a memorable one. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Robin Salter, and I manage the Field Research Unit in the Department of Research and Analysis. We were very fortunate this semester to have two interns with us. One is with us today, Tanya, and I'm going to start by saying a few words about our second intern who was unable to be with us today. But just a little bit about the Field Research Unit. In field research, we have a team that goes out onto the system, both bus and rail, almost every day of the year and collects business intelligence from our patrons. We have an ongoing tracking study that we recently revamped about a year ago called the Voice of the Customer Survey. And we also conduct custom surveys on a variety of projects for departments that need them. So when we started working with Karis to put together an intern program, one of the things that we did was, in addition to providing an opportunity for interns to work on a project that fit their particular program of study, all interns spend a certain percentage of their time out on the system with our data collection specialist, actually collecting survey data from our patrons. We asked them to do this in part so that they can understand better the process of collecting survey data, but it also helps them, I believe, to better understand the customer experience. Being out there, all parts of the system on a regular basis, and hearing what people have to say. And we have been very fortunate to, starting this past summer, to be able to have this assistance and the fresh perspectives that they offer. So I'll begin by mentioning Austin Alderman. Austin could not be here today because he's taking a final exam, and he is about to graduate from Georgia State with a master's degree in public policy and public analytics. We've been fortunate enough to have Austin with us for 2 semesters, during which he worked on our newly revamped Voice of the Customer Survey. Austin loves working with the public, and he's provided valuable suggestions in part on how to better communicate with our patrons about our research findings, which is something that we hope to start in the near future, but also has identified some ways to better engage with the public when we're trying to get them to complete our surveys. For example, he and another team member conducted a little experiment on the system and figured out that something as simple as handing patrons a better quality pencil than the little golf pencils we were using actually increased the likelihood that someone would complete all the questions on a survey. So that had an impact, and I can't say how much we appreciate how he threw himself into the work and how engaged he was. So I would like to thank Austin and congratulate him on his graduation and wish him the best of success with everything he attempts in the future. Thank you. So next, I would like to present to you Tanya Cruz-Alanis. Tanya's working on a master's degree in urban studies at Georgia State, and she's going to be graduating pretty soon too. She has one more semester and will be graduating in May of 2026. She has also been a valuable team member on our Voice of the Customer survey. She has been out 1.5, 2 days a week on the system, helping our team collect data, providing feedback from her fresh perspective. But she also came to us with some valuable expertise in GIS mapping, which we were very excited about. And she's been working on the analysis of a non-writer survey that we recently conducted among residents of the Metro Atlanta area. And this has been something that we have wanted to do for a while, but reaching out to non-writers presents some special challenges because you're going outside of the system. So having that data and having her expertise and her enthusiasm on the project has been very helpful. And she has also come to me and met with me to provide suggestions on how to improve the actual survey. We have done the first iteration of this project, but we have plans to continue it into the future, and she's had some valuable feedback to offer. So I am very happy to say that she is going to continue with us for one more semester and work with us to complete the analysis on that project. So please congratulate Tanya. And this for you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Tanya. I was an intern working along with the data collection specialist, and I want to say thank to all of them, Peggy, Sandra, LaShawn, of course Robin and Alec. All of them have supported my academic goals and have let me collaborate with other groups across MARTA. Teaching me this collaboration across diverse ideas and ways of thinking. And I feel the most important thing I've learned is getting to know the opinions of the users who use the system every day and struggle every day. Their work is really important for the development and improvement of this system towards an equitable transportation, and I'm happy to be part of it. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Lawrence Williams, the Chief of Information Security here at MARTA. First, I want to say I couldn't be more proud of the interns here. Cybersecurity is something that everybody says they want to do, but when you sneak behind the curtain, it's extremely challenging. And these gentlemen have been able to come behind the curtain and understand what it means to do cybersecurity at an enterprise level. A lot of times, almost on a weekly basis, people will say, Lawrence, I want to do cybersecurity. I read this, I saw this on YouTube, I took this course, I'm ready. And it's not that. To be part of a cybersecurity department, you have to understand multiple facets of cybersecurity, and it takes time and dedication. And I'm proud to say that all of the interns here have done just that. From working on projects from workforce development, helping us organize how we track things within our department using Monday.com, to even having more innovative experiences working with how we're going to bring AI into MARTA. These gentlemen are on the cutting edge of cybersecurity, but most importantly, they've learned what the books couldn't teach you. They've learned how to apply it at an enterprise level. So thank you and congratulations.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Travis Dawkins. I'm a senior at Georgia State University studying cybersecurity, and I've been here interning at MARTA in the cybersecurity department since June.
Hey everyone, good afternoon. My name is Aditya Bhakta. I've also been here since June in the cybersecurity department, and I also go to Georgia State majoring in cybersecurity.
My name is Steven Salas. My major is cybersecurity as well in Kennesaw State University, and I've been here since September.
So one of our first main goals was to help modernize MARTA's cybersecurity environment. This included improving how information is tracked and shared, identifying gaps and proposed improvements, and assisting with day-to-day security operations.
Yeah, so one of our first projects when we started to help modernize MARTA's cyber environment was something that everyone across the team uses, like at face value, is our CRM. And so when we first started, it kind of looked like this, where the calendar was slightly misformatted, along with a lot of features that comes with our CRM were not utilized to their fullest extent. And so we started by completely revamping it. So we completely redid it from top to bottom, and we included things for our CISO so that he can reduce the time it takes to reach out to other employees and all things like that. So we included one big comprehensive dashboard where he can see who's doing what their status is on it, along with a full outline of who's doing what, along with the status, along with the timeline. One thing that we realized was that there wasn't specific timelines on when certain things were due, and implementing this really helped people understand when things were due and get them done sort of not on time, but to get a better understanding. Along with, we implemented anytime someone can attend a meeting, they could upload meeting notes into the system, and then any team member can go in and AI will summarize that. And it helped improve a lot of efficiency.
So after successfully completing that last project, we were assigned with revamping the risk register. And basically, a risk register is a centralized document that basically racks all known risks to the company. So as you see before, it was just like an Excel spreadsheet, but we wanted to be able to use Money.com to make that just look a little bit more better. So with this, we converted the legacy like Excel spreadsheet from the last slide into an interactive dashboard that improved our visibility, ownership, and risk tracking accuracy. We also improved the risk prioritization by using dynamic color-based flags over static Excel fields. And we were also able to implement automation. We're basically able to implement automation.
All right, over the past few months, we have developed key skills that strengthen our technical and operational cybersecurity abilities. We learned how to build efficient workflows in Monday.com, automate CRM processes, and write clear, effective cybersecurity reports through policy analysis. We also gained hands-on experience with critical tools like CrowdStrike and deepened our understanding of real-world security operations and secure architecture fundamentals. All right. Now, we're applying these skills in our capstone project in AI policy chatbot. The goal is to create a internal system that instantly answers employees' technical and policy-related questions. The chatbot will provide clear, accurate guidance based on official cyber policies. Ultimately, this project aims to eliminate confusion, boost productivity, and strengthen MARTA's overall security posture by helping employees make safe decisions in real time. Thank you, and we look forward to learning even more in the upcoming spring.
One thing I want to say in closing is that while these projects look simple, it looks like you can just go on and transfer information to another system. It takes hours, weeks, days of understanding what we do. And out of that, they've really learned a global understanding of cybersecurity. So I absolutely wanted to highlight their experience and their knowledge. The projects look simple, but they are very, very complex to even put those things together, because it's not just about the technical user interface, it's about the information that's behind that, and they mastered an understanding of that. So thank you.
So last but definitely not least, we have our technology team. And I don't know if any of you've noticed, but we actually have interns that are running this entire event. The interns, can you guys stand up and be recognized, please? And then if you all can transition here to get your certificates. Thank you.
Good morning, MARTA family. Before we celebrate the interns, I want to acknowledge the leadership, collaboration, and dedication that made this program possible. The initiative began when Rashid Lewis asked a simple question: can technology bring on interns? That sparked the foundation for everything that followed. With Kessie Darner's guidance and her immediate direction to Karis Townsend, we were able to take the first step. Karis quickly outlined a structured, thoughtful, and well-organized program that truly reflects MARTA technology. Thank you, Karis, for creating an experience that is intentional, meaningful, and rooted in excellence. I also extend sincere appreciation to our technology leadership, Tyson Morris, Victor Hall, and Nancy Joseph, for meeting with the interns, setting expectations, and ensuring they felt supported from day one. Your engagement helped shape the inaugural class. A special thank you as well to our technology management staff, Constance Dennis, Brian Canyon, Jeffrey Arnold, Derek Terry, Alex Ogo, and Josh Piramini. Your mentorship and daily support ensured that our interns were welcome, engaged, and able to learn in a truly professional environment. This year's program included a 2-week rotation model across the full technology landscape, which consists of the service desk, TRC, portfolio management, service delivery, ITS applications, business applications, network operation, data center operations, and telecom operations, giving each intern a holistic view of how our teams support MARTA's mission. We also introduced a specialized track where one intern, Tiame Yao, worked directly under Nimat Kantuku on advanced project work. Nimat will share more shortly, but this assignment reflects our commitment to nurturing individual strengths. To everyone involved, thank you for your time, guidance, and commitment to developing future talent. The inaugural class is strong because of your collective support. Precious Massaquoi. Just want to talk a little bit about each intern presented each week what they've learned, what they worked on, what they accomplished. So taking all of that information, I was able to present this today, but each one of them also worked on Windows 11, They worked on Microsoft Intune. They worked in ITS applications and also within the PMO area. But specifically, each one had something specific that they learned during that 2-week rotation. So some of the goals that Precious learned: understanding PMO operations, project planning, financial tracking, and reporting. Her achievements is attending project meetings, reviewing boards, learning peer review, Copilot, and exploring Monday.com. Accomplishments: she was able to connect project governance, BA workflows, and portfolio finance and practical understanding. Her professional development strengthened knowledge of project lifecycle management and structured reporting. Vivian Nguyen. You can come all up here because I'm going to have to keep it on. Vivian goals was gaining exposure into networking, cybersecurity, and tech bar operations. Her achievements: she learned switch configuration, command line tools, phishing identification, and BRM processes. Accomplishments: participated in cybersecurity meetings and deepened understanding of network and security operations. Professional development: she built a foundational networking and security skills and expanding operational awareness. Nicole Gonzalez. Nicole goals were focused on learning server ticketing, Active Directory processes, network architecture, and cybersecurity. Achievements: completing server tickets, validating employee access, toured data centers, and observed switch and fiber installation work. Her accomplishments: resolved device issues, learned IP and MAC addressing, fundamentals, strengthening the troubleshooting skills. Professional development: develop a greater confidence in enterprise systems and identify a strong preference for hands-on learning. Jelon Cook. His goals was understanding PMO and BRM workflows, outreach tasks, help desk operations, and cybersecurity exposure. Achievements was supported Alemba outreach, earned Azure Fundamentals certification, and assisted in Intune migrations and attended multiple learning sessions. His accomplishments: he contributed to Tech Bar deployment centers, green room initiatives, while expanding tool and system knowledge. His professional development was strengthened communication, customer service, cloud fundamentals, and expressed readiness for a deeper system-level engagement. And while here, Jelon also earned a certification in Azure. Okay, Stephen Sellers. Stephen was actually started off in technology and transitioned over to cyber, so he did learn a few skills with us as well, holistically. His goals were learn server operations, network fundamentals, and telecom support. His achievements: completed Tanium training, supported fiber troubleshooting, restocked and prepared telecom equipment, and assisted with laptop deployments. His accomplishments: he engaged with cybersecurity interns, supported Tech Bar operations, and assisted with AV equipment setup. His professional development was expanded in technical depth across server, telecom, and cybersecurity, which enhanced troubleshooting and operational readiness skills. Please join me in giving all of them a round of applause for their outstanding professional growth and development.
And good morning, everyone. I'm excited to recognize my intern, Timmy Yao, also known as Faye, for amazing work that she has done here during her time at MARTA. She is, from her first day, positivity, curiosity, and that true willingness to learn, diving into major change management initiatives, becoming that reliable partner, co-pilot Chad, our major pilots, RideCo, teledriver from Crystal Reports to Power BI, even preparing to lead her own training next semester. All this she has done while juggling her own schoolwork, meeting meetings, deadlines on both sides, and showing up still every single day, contributing. Faye and all of our interns, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, dedication, but most importantly, your incredible attitude. You've really gained on that hands-on experience, and you've made a meaningful impact to our entire team. I cannot wait to see what you're doing next semester, as we are partnering not only Faye with CX, but Databricks as well, our internal technology teams. So thank you to everyone, but most importantly, thank you to Faye.
I believe that's it. I believe we're taking our group picture. Not yet. Okay. I would like to also ask Tyson and Constance Dennis to come up as well for the group photos. We're going to come over here.
Thank you. So we're going to actually invite the MPD interns to come back so they can provide you with what they learned while they've been here with us.
Good morning. My name is Corey Akins. I intern with MARTA PD. The things I learned with MARTA PD is adaptability, community policing, and problem solving. With problem solving, I learned to make quick decisions under stressful situations. And with community policing, I learned it's important to create a trusting relationship between the MARTA PD and patrons to deter crime. And lastly, adaptability. I learned to adapt to the really fast-paced transit system. And I want to give a special thank you to Corporal Harper for being so nice to me and making this internship experience so smooth. And I want to give special thanks to Officer Ashley Brown for helping me through this whole hiring process. And no matter what the outcome is, this hiring process, I'm just blessed for this whole opportunity. Hopefully, I can be a part of the MARTA family. And I've never in my life typed in my social security number so much. MARTA has my soul, but I just want to say thank you all, and thank you for Corporal Laura Harper and Ashley Brown for everything y'all have done for me.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Donadia Folsom, and it is an honor to stand before you today and express how truly grateful I am. It was truly a privilege to be selected this fall semester to complete my internship with MARTA Police Department. Throughout these weeks, as I partnered with MARTA, I had the opportunity to see firsthand how officers handle different situations and the professionalism that goes into their work. During my internship, I was located at different precincts, and every time was a different experience. Each place I visited taught me something new, and every officer I shadowed had a different style and approach. These experiences really showed me how much teamwork, communication, and discretion mattered in this field. One moment that stood out to me was when I was stationed at Avondale with Sergeant White. He encountered a situation with two juveniles who refused to pay their fare. They even tried to pay someone else to let them in, the same money they could have used to get themselves. There were two of them, and they refused to leave after being asked multiple times. Sergeant White warned them that if they didn't leave, he would have to use force. But what impacted me the most was what happened next. Since they were juveniles and being Black, especially in a time when we often see stories about officers using too much force, on individuals, what I witnessed instead was discretion. Not everyone you encounter needs lethal force. Sergeant White stayed calm, patient, and controlled throughout the entire situation. And being in this field, no matter how frustrated or agitated you may get dealing with citizens, remaining calm is what helps de-escalate situations. Throughout this internship, I learned that the way you talk to people, your tone, your demeanor can truly change the direction of a situation. Those small things matter. It was an honor to be working alongside all departments during my internship. I want to thank Ms. Corporal Harper for always communicating with me and making sure I stayed on task. And I want to thank the Martyr Police Department for giving me the opportunity to be part of your community during this time. Thank you again.
All right, thank you, interns. Can we give them one last round of applause, please? So we have one more person to acknowledge. She's just not here at the moment. So I'm going to just give you guys some exciting news. So we have this class of interns. Some of them have been here since the summer, and they're going to remain through the spring semester. And that would be Adi, please stand, and Travis. So they're going to be with us for 3 entire semesters. And not only that, they're completing their capstone project here at MARTA. Thanks, guys. We discussed Quinn earlier. So Quinn, unfortunately, can't be here, but she is studying now to get her CDL because she also wants to be a MARTA driver. So we're looking forward to how she progresses. We have Mercy is staying. Please stand up. Not only is Mercy staying and managing the accounting 2 position, but she is also going to be getting some leadership experience in the spring semester. We have 2 more interns coming into the accounting office, and she is going to help Crystal in training them. Not only that, but she was also part of the interview process to give her perspective on who she thought would be a good fit to the team. So thank you, Mercy. Tanya. Tanya is also going to be staying with us, and she's going to be helping Robin and team usher in new interns. There are going to be 7 new interns in the research and analysis department. So she's going to help usher in the newbies and get them acclimated. Thank you, Tanya. And I don't think I missed, Jaylon. Where's Faye? Oh, there. Jaylon and Faye are also actually going to be staying as well. You guys can stand up. Get yourself recognized. And they're going to help usher in the new IT interns, the technology interns. There will be 4 new interns in the technology department come spring. And then we have Nicole, Vivian, Precious, and I think Steven as well. They're all going to be, Steven started transitioning, but the rest of them are transitioning over to the cybersecurity department from the technology department. So it's really great to see the way that James and Lawrence work together to give a holistic opportunity for these students. So thank you, guys. Excuse me one second, Robin. No? Not yet? Okay. We can wait for her. So for the next phase of this program, can all of the managers come and step up front for me? Oh, thank you. Laura. I'm sorry, Laura. Where are you? Laura's also staying. And so she has become Chris's right hand, and Chris can't deal without her. So she's going to stay. Thank you. So now if all of the supervisors can come up front for me. So one thing as I've been working at building and developing this program, thank you, is it's really these people standing right in front of you. These are the ones that are making hand them out. These are the ones that are creating the projects, doing all the mentorship, hand-holding, educating, and supervising and supporting. And so I just wanted to make sure that collectively we can celebrate all their hard work and dedication and effort they have put in to teaching these young people. okay, can you guys stand up? We're going to do a group picture. So we're going to do one more group picture before our special guest arrives. Okay, if everyone will look at Amanda, please. Team Marta. Oh, okay, all right.
That was y'all, just so y'all know. Right.
Team Marta! Excuse me 1 second.
I read that. I forgot it now. Yeah. Said I look like a bot. Say goodbye. Yeah.
Okay, one last announcement. In addition to our interns, I'd like to say a few words about another valuable member of our team in field research. As I mentioned earlier, a big part of what we do involves being out on the system, collecting data. And without that, without getting the voice of the customer, we would not have anything to share with you about the voice of the customer. So today, I would like to talk about LaShawn Harris, who is here with me right now. LaShawn is not in the kind of position where you'll see her out making a lot of presentations or putting her name on lots of publications. But she really is in the field in field research. She really is the center of our universe. With a limited number of data collection specialists who go all over the system to collect what has been over 10,000 surveys on one project this year. She makes sure they all get scheduled efficiently, that they are paired up in teams so that they feel safe wherever they are on the system. She has an open door all the time. People come to her to talk about anything. She also makes sure all the data, once it comes in, gets processed correctly and is quality checked so that when those of us who analyze it and do go in front of people and give those presentations, do so, we do it with the utmost confidence that we have done everything we can to hear from our patrons in a representative way and that the data is of the highest quality. So when Karis came to me today and said that LaShawn had been selected to be awarded the Unsung Hero Award, I was thrilled to hear it. So please give us a round of applause for LaShawn Harris. Sorry to pull you over here. And all right, thank you.
Okay, so thank you everyone again for attending. I just want to tell you what's next. So we've already outlined and highlighted the 9 interns that are going to be staying. We are ushering in 10 new MPD interns in the spring, and we are also adding, what's the total now? There will be a total of 42 interns in MARTA come spring. They start January 5th. And not only that, we have added schools. I just had a meeting with the president of Agnes Scott last Friday. They're coming on board. And then yesterday, I spoke with the leadership at Clark Atlanta, and they're coming on board. So thank you, everyone, for your participation, your support, and your help. Congratulations, graduates. Can't wait to see what you guys are going to do next. And with that, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. Take care.